Marvel Rivals Season 9 has kicked off with a ton of new gameplay changes, team ups, and Jubilee is now playable. But one of the most exciting events to come out of Season 9 is Black Widow received a much needed rework. So in this video, let's go over the changes to Black Widow, and are the changes well balanced or are they overtuned? Hey, what's going on, my dudes? My name is Shred and this is Shred Ready. Now, this is my very first video on this channel, so if you like Marvel Rivals and you want to be in a positive atmosphere, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get after it. Needless to say, Black Widow underperformed. As one of the base roster characters, and considering she is one of the most popular characters in the MCU, she was highly anticipated, but with that came disappointment. Although she was a hit scan style sniper, she has a decent stun and one of the few characters in the game that has a sprint, she is still one of the least played characters in the game. But regardless, players, myself included, still managed to find success with her. I personally put in 33.5 hours with Black Widow, I got her to Lord, and I found her very fun to play, especially when you're dealing with those annoying Spider-Man players. But I can tell you right now, she is not a character I would take into ranked mode. Some players, however, loved her playstyle, and a lot of these players have made it very vocal on X that they are not happy about the changes that are coming.
Why? She's a sharpshooter! She's a sharpshooter!
To the point where they actually held a funeral for the character. And honestly, I totally get it. Like I said, she was very fun to play. I love the character's moveset, and these players probably feel like they put in hours to master this underrated and underused character. And now they probably feel like their time has just been wasted. But if we're being honest with ourselves, she absolutely needed a rework. And here is why. It's not that she was not balanced, because she absolutely was. She is roughly a 3-shot kill character, 2 with a headshot, and for a hit scan sniper, I'd argue that's actually very fair. If it was anything less than that, she would actually be OP, but anything more, she would be way too weak. Her stun game was actually on point. If you were able to land her spinning kick combo, it worked really well to get an instant kill on dive characters. Yes, I'm looking at you, Spider-Man players. And her sprint and power jump were great for both getting into position and for getting away. But then there's her batons, which are damn near useless. And if you tried to use these, that's just a you problem, because there is no point to these. But overall, it's not that her damage output is low or that she is hard to use or win with. I honestly just think that her combination of character mechanics just does not fit well within the confines of the game. Which is why I believe, as much as I have fun playing this character, she 100% does need this rework. And again, I completely understand how the Black Widow diehards feel, but she is not at all competitively viable and has consistently been the least played character over the course of all 8 seasons. There is no way this character could not have a rework. So what did they change? First, and probably the biggest change, she no longer has her ADS mode, but has an increased fire rate. A few things I wanted to point out about this is her fire rate is actually pretty fast, and judging by the damage done to the dummies here, she actually hits pretty hard. I don't know if that damage lessens with distance, but it's pretty high for how rapid she fires. Another thing is she has a 20-round mag, and although it seems her base damage has been slightly lowered, she still fires more rapidly than Hela and Hawkeye. Next is her slow, which is no longer her ult and is now a normal ability. This I actually think is the biggest pivot into high tier territory. A hit scan character with high damage, decent fire rate, and with an AoE slow, this is where I believe is the real improvement for Black Widow. And that ADS mode that she no longer has is now her ult, but it is stocked with 6 rounds that are roughly a 2-shot kill, and they penetrate. I honestly think this is very fair and balanced. If it did any more damage than it does, I think it would have been overtuned, but I'm glad that they went this route with her ultimate instead of the slow. And last is her new ability. When she is airborne, she can now dive down and cause damage. This move is definitely going to be both your playmaker and a getaway tool. So for all the Black Widow diehards that are worried about making plays, her new dive ability is what is going to make that happen for you. Now, she still has her sprint, she still has her jump, and I was actually surprised that they kept her batons. I figured with the change to her rifle, they would have gotten rid of those altogether, but I digress. I still think they are going to remain useless unless they got a major damage buff and can now be used with her Widow's Bite combo. But other than that, I don't know why they would actually keep those. After going over the changes being made to her kit, I honestly believe she is going to be well balanced and competitively viable. I think these are great changes to Black Widow, and honestly think that she is very well balanced. I do not think that they overtuned her whatsoever. I think that she is now just viable and able to actually work well within the confines of the game. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to stay tuned for the follow-up video where I'm actually going to put Black Widow through the lab. I'm going to take her into ranked, and I'm going to make sure that she is actually competitively viable. I'm really excited about these changes. I absolutely love playing Black Widow, but she 100% needed these changes, and I'm so glad that they completely reworked her. So really looking forward to playing her, and make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.
That put a spring in my step.
Now might be a good time to stop them. We are undefeatable!
R&R in a box. Target neutralized.
Double KO!
Clearly you needed some help.